Today, these amateur cooks will face their biggest challenge so far. And after being declared safe for the last challenge, Diana and Niamh are back in television's toughest kitchen.
Being back in the kitchen today, you realise that in a funny sort of way, the others have an advantage because they cooked in a pressure situation and they will have learnt an awful lot from that.
Hello, guys. Welcome back.
Today, you are entering the inspiring world of fine dining. You're about to receive the masterclass of a lifetime.
Joining us in the MasterChef kitchen today is an old friend and a bit of a legend of a chef. He's held 2 Michelin stars at his restaurant, Midsummer House, since 2005.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome Daniel Clifford.
I actually felt a bit kind of starstruck when I saw Daniel Clifford walk out.
I was beyond excited when I found out. I couldn't believe it when he was suddenly there in front of us.
Good morning. Welcome to my masterclass. We're doing a quail dish. It's very technical. There's lots of processing. There's about 17 to 20 elements on the dish. It's a challenge for me, so it's going to be a big challenge for you. So let's get on with it, shall we?
I think when you apply for MasterChef, this is why you apply. And it's this type of cooking that people that come onto this show sort of aspire to.
Daniel's 2 Michelin star dish is his take on the classic Waldorf salad. Roast quail with chicken liver parfait, shallot puree, grapes, celery and sourdough.
It's got no expensive ingredients in it. It just shows simple ingredients, cooks really well, that taste amazing. So we're going to start with the parfait. Sea salt. The liver parfait is the first bit on because that needs to set. The quail dish, the reason I've done it is it's probably my most popular dish on the menu. It's exactly how I feel food should be served. Right, so this goes into the Thermomix.
The Thermomix is a specialist blender in which the parfait must be cooked to exactly 50 degrees, or the dish will be ruined.
For me, the toughest element is going to be the chicken liver parfait, because if they don't put the butter into the chicken livers at the right temperature, there could be a danger of that splitting. I think that's going to be the hardest part of today. Right, so that's going in the fridge. That's the first job to get done. Quail eggs. These go in for 2 minutes. So the onions, basically, these have been pickled for 6 months. Food's not about truffles. It's not about foie gras. Cheaper ingredients are, you know, for me, it shows you the quality of the chef. We need 2 different sizes of croutons. Next bit is the potatoes, and that runs all the way through the machine. Take a strand of potato.
And the aim is to cover it, is it?
The aim is to have it look like an elastic band ball. So, quail. What I want is that butter to give me that beautiful roasting flavour. I love feeling the breasts as well. What I'm trying to do today is challenge them with simple ingredients for them to turn it into something magnificent, because I think if you can do that as a chef, you've made it. The liver parfait. Take one of the quails.
It's scary the amount of stuff needs to be done. I've never attempted anything near this. The amount of components is mind-boggling.
That sits there like that. Well, we use hay, and the reason is because I want that farmyardy smell. When you present the dish, just take it off and let the smoke rise like that.
Wow.
So there you go, have a taste of it, dig in. I hope you enjoy it, and good luck, because I think you're going to need it slightly. All right?
One of the people who is my hero gave us a class, and it's just the thought of failing it's just something I just can't even think about.
This is really difficult. This is not something I would put in front of an amateur and expect them to pull it out of a hat.
OK, guys. It's 2.5 hours, and your time starts now.
The masterclass is the task I've been looking forward to all along, and I just hoped I would stay long enough in the process to try this one. So hopefully it's not going to be my absolute downfall. It's pressurised when you're cooking somebody's dish for them. I think that's a huge thing, and they're watching you do it. So that didn't help. That didn't help.
Despite Daniel's instructions, after 20 minutes, none of the cooks have even started their chicken liver parfait.
Everybody, I can't hear the blenders going. We need to get the parfait on.
I want to try and replicate what we saw. I think that's what the exercise is about today, that paying attention to detail.
Get a little bit of lemon juice in there, it should be all right.
Thank you, Chef.
The ingredients may be simple and inexpensive, but this dish requires great skill and expertise. There can be absolutely no margin of error with the parfait.
Is this going too far? I did press 50, but it seems to have gone beyond.
Yeah, you cooked it.
Curdles. There was a problem with the parfait, using a piece of equipment I haven't used before, so you know, the first batch had to be binned and I had to start again. I felt confident coming into this challenge, but I guess it's become quite a difficult challenge now that, you know, I've lost a lot of time.
Personally, I think it needs lemon juice. You put lemon juice in or not? No. There you go. Take a deep breath. Make sure you're tasting everything. Spoons. Take my advice. So far, it's the best looking parfait we've got so far. So just get it right.
Yeah.
I've still loads to do, but it's a bit overwhelming, so I'm just going to work on my mise en place and get everything into bowls, so we'll see what happens.
Going from, you know, just home-cooked meals to meals that are prepared by like a 2 Michelin star chef is stuff I've dreamed of, and I can't believe it's come so quick in the competition, and I just want to do it justice and show that I deserve to be here.
You just need it to catch. You got any more? Liquid?
No, it's all. I just get a bit of water.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, somebody of that standard of chef makes it look really, really easy. But there are a lot of processes and there are a lot of different elements involved.
Getting there, slowly but surely. The whole dish can come together if your mise en place is ready. I had a little note for myself, just steps, and I followed them and I ticked them off as I went. Now the butchery will come very shortly, so I'm preparing myself for that.
It's interesting. I think we've got some fun coming our way. For me, the parfait's been the struggling point for all of them.
The little details, like chopping up the celery leaves, making sure the parfait is not piped too much, how thick the grapes are, all of those details will be able to tell, I think, whether or not they have the finesse to continue in the competition.
To be taught by someone like Daniel, one of his signature dishes, I mean...
You're doing all right.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, an hour and a half has gone. You have 1 hour left.
I've got the quail's eggs cooked and peeled. I've got the parfait in the fridge. I'm happy enough, I think, at this stage that I'm on schedule.
While Charlie at least has a cool, calm persona, in contrast, NESSA's workstation is becoming chaotic.
Take 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And
Clean it all
tidy
down.
up.
Yeah. It's getting out of hand.
You're going to get stressed out because you've got nowhere to put anything.
I should have been probably tidying up a bit more as I went along. I was just literally doing one thing after another and letting the mess sort of accumulate around me.
They've all done things in different orders. They haven't exactly stuck to how the order that Daniel did things in. So right now they think they've got a lot of time, and I think that coming to the end we could see some real last-minute .coms.
Okay, guys, 2 hours have gone. You have half an hour left.
I think that there's a tempo in a task or in a service where it's slow, quick, and you have to be ready for that.
As soon as you can get to cleaning, yeah? It's going to make your work so much cleaner. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
I think I'll get it all on the plate, but I'm worried about getting it all on the plate looking well. So fingers crossed. I'm feeling hopeful.
This is the calm before the storm.
Okay, guys, you got exactly 15 minutes left. Just 15 minutes left.
Okay, here goes.
As it becomes a race against time, the kitchen becomes one giant pressure cooker.
2 hours and 20 minutes went really well. I was so pleased with myself for 2 hours and 20 minutes, and then the last 10 minutes, I don't know what happened.
Now, having carefully wrapped his quail's egg, Mark realises he never turned on the fryer.
When I realised that the egg wasn't going to cook and the oil was cold, it was too late to do anything about it. I just need to move on and not worry too much about what the consequences are.
5 minutes left. Just 5 minutes left.
"20 seconds to go, and the crouton that was at the side of the plate fell in on top of all the other elements.
Okay, guys, time is up. Will you please stop cooking?